What the hell is going on, people? This is Periodic, and you see the title of the video. We are jumping back into Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle in order to discuss something that I thought was dead and gone and forgotten for the public, at least. We're talking about Dokkan Trident Mobile. The modding community might just be back.
I shut it down wherever power is stored. Being real is in the past, watching cowards get on. It ain't kill me, so it's making me stronger. And these bite-sized rappers now sensing my hunger.
If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, in Dokkan Battle, there are mods and hacks and things of that nature that you can get for the game. They're not readily available. You kind of have to do some digging to be able to find it. And you can really separate it in a few different ways, right? So you have things like Trident Mobile, Dokkan. These were ways to customize game files, meaning the simplest way was if you had a 500 characters in your box, those 500 characters could be changed to other characters, maybe better characters, LRs and things of that nature, and you can customize them so they are fully 100%, all duped out, level 10 links, all that stuff, right? So that was one aspect of Trident Mobile and Dokkan and things of that nature. The other aspect was custom cards. People can literally create cards, inject that art, those stats, those passive skills into the game. So you would have things like LR Yusuke Urameshi, from different series like Yu Yu Hakusho and things of that nature. So there was a lot of different, cool, interesting things that people were doing in the modding community. And then, of course, there's just like hacks. For example, unlimited health, right? Like every step, it's like 1, 2, 3 is going to be your dice instead of going all over the place. What else is there? Like one hit KO type of stuff, right? Those were the hacks. Those were the cheats, I guess you can say. And then the last thing are like bots, and bots were used to essentially like farm, do quest events, do Extreme Z Awakenings, where you literally just run a little program and it will play the game for you without the game even opening up. It's just telling the code in the game, hey, I completed this, I completed this, I completed this, and then the game will give you the rewards and stuff. So those were really like the three different sections of customization for the game. One of them got very, very popular, which was Trident Mobile, which was by Hydros. And, this became extremely big because at first it was for PC, then it moved over to the Android, and it became better and better as time went on. The features became better until finally it all culminated in the Ghost update, which was essentially everything in the game available was fully maxed out, level 10 links. And if you go back on my channel, I was actually using Trident Mobile Ghost for a bit to do showcases, to do no item runs, to do this and that, and really show off what maximum characters can do. Now, unfortunately, about 4 months ago, everything ended because of a new feature or a new safety protocol that Bandai Namco, aka Akatsuki, added, which was Safety Net. Now, Safety Net is pretty much a blockade that will be able to detect if someone is using mods. And so that is a problem because you don't want the game developers to know that you are modding the game. Even if it's just for like adding your own custom cards, like you're not cheating, you're just like, modding it. Maybe it's even you're just adding an English patch to the Japanese version of the game. That will still be sent over to Bandai Namco, to Akatsuki, and they'll be able to detect it and now ban you if they want to. They haven't come out with ban waves yet. And so because of that, pretty much everyone, all of the modders and people like that, kind of went underground. They went private. There's no more public access to the Dokkans and the Ghosts and things of that nature. But they still were doing it behind the scenes, and you can tell by going over to the Truths channel, where he's partnered up with Hydros, and they do the the early showcases for units that aren't released yet. Even Gacha Talks is has access to it now, and he's doing showcases. So if you want to check out units that come out early, definitely go check out the homie Gacha Talks. But as you can see here, 4 months ago, I made a video explaining that modding Dokkan is over, and that Bandai stopped Trinet Mobile, Dokkan, and all that stuff, right? And as you can see right below, Toon also did a video about it as well. Now, something happened. Something very interesting happens. Hydros threw out a little tweet, and no one's really talking about it, but I think it is absolutely insane. So let's head over to his Twitter here. And as you can see, he ain't a fan of safety net. He's not a fan of safety net, but he says, forget safety net. Server cutoff is almost done. Even if the game shuts down, we will live on. We will live on. So what is he talking about here? What is he talking about here? Essentially, this would be an offline server. An offline server for Dokkan Battle. It would not be through Bandai Namco's servers. It would not be through Akatsuki's servers. It would be an offline private server. This would be a big private server. Now, in the past, I've actually used private servers because I was a World of Warcraft player for many years. And after patch after patch after patch and expansion after expansion after expansion, a lot of people wanted to play the old school, right? A lot of people wanted to play the old school. And so there were people that had the original source file for the vanilla WoW, which was the classic WoW, the first retail version of the game. And you can download that, and people hosted private servers to be able to play the game. To be able to just play the game. And it did not require World of Warcraft to be online. Matter of fact, if World of Warcraft was down, the actual live version was down for maintenance, didn't matter. The private server was completely separate. It's essentially its own game. Now, a lot of that ended because Blizzard brought back World of Warcraft, the original version, just called it WoW Classic, and has it now on their servers. But if you just Google WoW private servers, there are still a ton of private servers. Right here, Wrath of the Lich King, private server. Instant level 255. Warmane, Wrath of the Lich King, private server. Burning Crusade, private server. Average population, 2,500 to 5,000. Right? So you already have a ton of, you still have a ton of private servers that are not running anything, that aren't relying on Blizzard servers. You just have to set the realm list to their European private server. So there should be no reason why Dokkan Battle cannot be, the same thing can't happen to Dokkan Battle. What they did with the WoW private servers is they were able to detach itself from Blizzard's security. And Hydros is attempting to do the same, and he's almost done. He's almost done disconnecting the Dokkan Battle game with the safety feature, Safety Net. And so that will allow him to just 100% play separately from Bandai Namco's servers. Now, the question is, how would you update the game? And that would be a question that Hydros would be able to answer. So I think I will reach out to him just to kind of have follow-up questions regarding this. Because this is huge. This is massive. And you could tell by the amount of likes. I mean, it's got almost 1,000 likes. And it was posted last night, right? It's only been a few hours. It's been like 12 hours and it's got almost 1,000 likes. So people really want to see this. And especially for me, I mean, I'm being a bit greedy here, but as a content creator, it is rough when a new unit comes out and you want to show people how strong they are at the 100% level. And Ghost was the best way to be able to do it, but unfortunately now it's just not really feasible unless if you are in the nitty gritty with code and all that stuff. So this is going to be very, very interesting. Whether it will become public or not, who knows? Hydros might keep it private, but we'll have to see. And it looks like I seriously also tweeted, got this idea yesterday too. Why not 100% customizable offline game? Wink. So as you can see, a lot of people want this to happen. So this is extremely cool, in my opinion. I would love to see it happen, and I would love to get more details on it, just to kind of see where we are in this development. But again, kudos to Hydros. He's always a cool dude who is literally doing this for free. He's doing this for free for the community, which is insane, because I can't imagine like the time commitment involved in doing all this. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about this down in the comments below. If you haven't clicked that blue join button already, I mean, goodness gracious, you might be a part of Safety Net. You might be a part of Arasaka. I don't know. You might be a Corpo. But if you don't want to be, if you want to join the Boomer Elites, the Boomer Champions, the ranks of Chris Gonzalez, the ranks of Wolverine Gaming, click that blue join button down below. If you want to go the free-to-play route, that's fine too. Go ahead and gently rub that sub button. Gingerly ring that bell button. Lovingly kiss the like button. As always, this is Periodic. See y'all in the next video.